lengths of a certain type of white radish are normally distributed with mean, mu and standard deviation rho. 4% of these radishes are longer than 12 centimeter and 32% are longer than 9. We have read this information, so let us make a note of it. Okay, now how do we make a note means? See, 4% is nothing but probability. So 4% means 0.04. Now what condition will I get here means longer than 12. So x greater than 12. Clear? Next. Now it is 32%. So probability is 0.32. Longer than 9. So x greater than 9. Clear? Let's continue the question. Find mean and standard deviation. So we have to find mean and standard deviation. Okay, now in any normal distribution question, we have to make use of this one, that is P of x less than n is nothing but phi of n minus mean by standard deviation. Here you have to always look out for this symbol, less than. Whenever it is less than, only then P will get converted to phi. Clear? Remember, the symbol should be less than, only then P will get converted to phi. Clear? Now come here. Here the symbol is greater than. For me to make it less than, I should do 1 minus. Whenever I do 1 minus, inequality will change its direction. Okay. Equal to 0.04. Now all the numbers one side and this you take it to the other side. So I get 1 minus 0.04 equal to, here it is negative, when goes to the other side becomes positive. Now 1 minus 0.04 is 0.96. Now here you analyze, the symbol is less than. So P will get converted to phi. So phi of 12 minus mean by standard deviation. Now to simplify further, I have to shift phi to the other side. When I shift phi, it will become phi inverse. Okay, it is a rule, man. You are shifting phi to the other side, it will become phi inverse. Now, this value you will get from normal distribution table. If any doubts in using normal distribution table, look at the playlist given in the description. Okay. This value you should get it to be 1.751 equal to 12 minus mean by standard deviation. Now to get rid of standard deviation, multiply by standard deviation on both sides. So 1.751 standard deviation equal to 12 minus mean. Clear? This cannot be simplified further, so I stop. Now let's go to the other equation. Here the symbol is greater than. So let us make it less than by doing 1 minus. So whenever you do 1 minus, the inequality will change its direction. Now take all the numbers one side and this to the other side. I get 1 minus 0.32 equal to, here it is negative, when I shift it will become positive. Now 1 minus 0.32 is nothing but 0.68 equal to, here you analyze, the symbol is less than. So P will get converted to phi. So phi of 9 minus mean by standard deviation. Next, to simplify, I have to shift phi to the other side. It will become phi inverse of 0.68. Okay. You are shifting phi, it will become phi inverse. Now, you will get this value from normal distribution table, and that you should get it to be 0.468 equal to 9 minus mean by standard deviation. Clear? If any doubts, look at the playlist in the description. Next. To get rid of this standard deviation, now multiply by standard deviation on both sides. So I get 0.468 standard deviation equal to 9 minus mean. So this cannot be simplified further, so I stop. Now I will write this equation below this. So what do I get? 12 minus mean, and on this side 1.751 standard deviation. Now I will cancel this mean. For that I have to change the signs. So plus, minus, minus. When I change the sign, only then mean will get cancelled. It's like simultaneous linear equations. Okay. Now, so 9 minus 12 is minus 3. So this minus this, you will get it to be minus 1.283. 3 standard deviation. Now to get standard deviation, divide by minus 1.283 on both sides. So this gets cancelled, standard deviation equal to, put this in the calculator, you get it to be 2.34. 2.34. Okay. Replace standard deviation in any of the equation, you will get the mean. So if I replace it in this one, so 0.468 into standard deviation is 2.34 equal to 9 minus mean. Now to get rid of 9, subtract 9 on both sides. So this gets cancelled, I get minus mean. Put this entire thing at once in calculator. You get it to be minus 7.91. So cancel the negative, you get mean equal to 7.91. Thus we have found the mean and standard deviation. Is the sum clear?